Hello there and welcome back to FDW.
FDW, what is up?
Tell you what's up this week, Jose. Main event Braun is staring into your soul.
Yeah, he wants something, but I don't know what.
Tell you what he wants. He wants Tyler Bate this week in the main event of FDW after Bate walked out on him.
Yeah, Bate sort of showed up suddenly after an impressive victory by Braun Strowman a few weeks ago, and sort of stole the limelight, as it were.
Yeah, pinning the FDW champion, and then the big strong boy looking to make his presence felt here on FDW.
Yeah, so sort of a match is, a match is deserved, I think.
Yeah, hopefully to kind of settle things in the ring like we do here in FDW. Speaking of which, we're starting things off with a big tag match here.
Yes, yeah. Featuring the FDW Women's Champion.
Yeah, who has been putting a shift in as the champion, it must be said.
A successful retain against a very game Rochelle Rodriguez at New Year's Evil.
Yep, and Raquel came up short on that occasion.
And Io Sky still with the gold around her waist. And it is a good belt. Look at that belt.
Lovely looking belt around a lovely looking champion.
Absolutely.
But in her corner this week is going to be the one and only Tegan Knox.
A former, the inaugural FDW Women's Champion, and the person Io Sky beat for the championship.
Yep. So an odd alliance here, to say the least.
Yeah, Knox fresh off a victory last week against Indy Hartwell in quite a brutal match, actually.
Yeah, I mean, we alluded to it after last episode's technical difficulties, that they went to Extreme Rules, hopefully to settle things, but they're still stepping across the ring from each other here this evening in tag action.
I was under the impression they left it all in the ring last week, but maybe this is just them getting back to the friendly competition side of FDW.
Or maybe it's an epilogue to their rivalry, who knows?
Well, yeah, it's hard to keep track of sometimes.
But one thing certainly is not an epilogue is the fact that Scarlett is stepping in to the ring this evening. She will be facing Io Sky at the Royal Rumble for the FDW Women's Championship.
She is the #1 contender.
And a well-earned contendership at that.
Yes, taking out, interestingly enough, her partner here tonight, Indy Hartwell.
Lots of moving parts in this match.
Yeah, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, it seems.
The friend of my enemy is my friend. The friend of my friend is my enemy.
The friend of my enemy is my donkey.
It's like that moment in Shrek 2 when everyone just sat around the dinner table with donkey!
Yeah.
Sky coming out the gate strong over her opposition.
Interestingly enough, the champion challenger going to kick things off here.
A rare sight.
Looking to get
this is
hands
homework
on before the Rumble.
Yeah, homework for both women here. Sky locking Scarlett up in the ropes.
Into a spider web.
Spider
the tarantula.
Spider
tarantula.
Sky. Don't play with her tail. She might sting you. Pendulum lyrics to the ladies. Pendulum lyrics make so much less sense when you say them with an English accent.
But Tegan Knox and Scarlett now going at it. Tegan Knox, obviously former FDW champion. She knows what it takes to be top of the mountain here at FDW.
Yep, but Scarlett with it scouted, able to roll out of the way before Knox could make that second rope splash connect.
It's been a long time coming for Scarlett to get this shot. She's finally on the precipice. She's not going to let anyone stand in her way.
Could be the woman to do it, as Hartwell straight in with a net breaker. It must be said that the team of Sky and Tegan Knox is incredibly strong given their history.
Yes, yeah. I would not want to face them.
Could be an unholy union right there, but who knows?
But the entire FDW locker room is full of strong women.
Well, it's just up and down, not just the women, but the men and the children too.
The translucent children.
The translucent children. As Hartwell with a display of power there on Knox, showing that she's not one to be outdone.
Yep. Perhaps looking for a modicum of revenge from last week.
She
may have got the win, but she's still standing. Which I'm surprised either one of them have agreed to a match here tonight, because
Knox thinking that Hartwell was going to come running out of that corner with a spinning kick, but just wearing her down.
Hartwell knows her too well. Anticipated the kick, cut her onto the ropes. But I don't think it's helped her much.
Just continually being worn down.
Yep, avoided the kick, but got the power bomb.
And falling away slam now. Thought about a pinfall, but still quite close to the ropes.
Not as much control on that as well. Perhaps wanted a more controlled pin. She knows Indy Hartwell isn't going to go down that easy.
Tapping the side of her head, thinking she's got Hartwell's number.
Yeah,
Scarlett back to her feet.
Haven't seen a different side of Tegan Knox as of late.
Yeah, a lot more aggressive.
She's got nothing to lose, as it were. So she's very much going all out.
And she is an absolute monster in the women's division. Scarlett now caught between a rock and a hard place.
Scarlett perhaps needs to focus up. You'll get your shot at Io Sky later, but you've got to worry about Tegan Knox right now.
Still all to play for.
You'll get your shot, you're going home with that, that's yours.
Oh, what's that from?
I don't know.
I want to say The Price is Right.
Probably, yeah.
That sounds like a Brucey Forsyth type thing to say.
You've got that, that's yours.
Or anything lower than higher than a 5, or is it? No, what's that show that Michael Barrymore used to host?
Oh, God knows.
That's an absolute blast from the past. Michael Barrymore.
Yeah.
Wonder whatever happened to him. That's why you come to FDW, really, for the 90s references. We're at a count of 9 now. Scarlett back into the ring.
Tag made. Io Sky perhaps not looking to get too involved with Scarlett here tonight after the initial lock-up. Doesn't want to give too much away.
Big uppercut there from Knox, bringing Scarlett back down to the mat.
Tegan Knox going to go for a chokeslam here.
Scarlett with it scouted, having absolutely none of it.
I mean, the problem Tegan Knox is facing now is she's been at the top. She's been in the crosshairs of every woman on FDW. They know what moves she's got. They know what she's about. And they're coming with the counters. Yep.
All the while they've had the chance to learn, adapt, survive.
Scarlett needs to really step it up a notch now to surprise them.
Scarlett with momentum on her side heading into the Royal Rumble, sees her opportunity and just leisurely walks over to Sky.
Meanders over there to her.
Yeah, just almost swaggering over, just like, here, Hartwell, watch this. Doink.
And then goes for a tag. My work here is done.
A Terminator-like approach there as Knox with Hartwell's number, Scarlett with the save.
Hartwell into a octopus lock.
Into a Black Widow, I think it's called, but Hartwell powering out.
Some form of many-legged animal lock.
and again she locks it up.
The squid.
Just the millipede.
The cephalopod.
Big kick now as Tegan Knox hits the shiniest wizard from out of nowhere.
This could be it. Scarlett in to quickly break it up. Jimmy doesn't even get a chance to count.
Yep, that was far too close. Knox just taunting Hartwell to get back up. And Scarlett having absolutely none of what Knox is selling.
And Knox seems to shy away like a dog with its tail between its legs. Like, all right then.
Hartwell catching her off guard. Quick sweep and hook to the leg.
Just a 1 count though. Sky looking on nervously. Doesn't want to lose momentum by losing this match.
Doesn't want to lose pace as well.
This is very true. She picked Tegan Knox to join her in this. I mean, it's a hell of a first-round pick as Tegan Knox.
If you're going to team up with anyone, she's who you want to be in your corner. As Hartwell wisely tags out Scarlett, who tags into Sky. A spear!
Spear Jimmy.
As Jimmy just sort of got in the way.
Oh, and a very near fall there.
Almost blinding Sky. She never saw it coming.
Her vision blocked by Jimmy, and out of nowhere, Scarlett.
Fallen prey onto Io Sky right there. Hook to the leg from Scarlett.
And Mindy Hartwell playing
distracted.
Distraction.
It's all broken down. Jimmy needs to regain control. Hartwell all over the place as Sky looks for a drop kick.
Jimmy's eyes are looking every which way.
She's on a swivel as a pixelated Knox gets back to the corner.
Scarlett is really taking it to the champ here.
Momentum on her side. I've not seen this aggression from her since Money in the Bank. But perhaps she expended too much energy now as Sky just wrenching on the ankle.
Once again distracted by Tegan on the outside. Needs to stay focused.
Hartwell back to the ropes.
If she loses focus in the championship match, that could be it. Who knows when she'll get another opportunity.
Very much so. Scarlett wisely dragging Sky away from her corner. Looking to keep up the assault. Io collapsing to the mat.
Jimmy coming in. The 1, the 2, and the 3.
And that's big.
Scarlett with a win. A pinfall victory over the champ.
And that's got to give her a lot of confidence going in to her championship match.
That is huge. Perhaps it is Scarlett's time. She's bided her time all year, and now it's game on.
And Hartwell backing Scarlett there as well, having taken her to the limit in the #1 contenders match. Could Scarlett be your next FDW Women's Champion? Gonna have to find out at the Royal Rumble, aren't we?
It's looking promising.
It really is. More showcase ahead of the Rumble here. We've got Bron Breakker stepping into the ring again with Regal, and coming up trumps. Two men we could see in
the Rumble.
Yeah, in the Rumble. We don't know who's going to be in it. We don't know what's going to happen. But one thing we do know that's happening still is the ongoing saga of Bray Wyatt trying to get one up on the TV champion.
Yeah, now Seth Rollins, he's tried fighting him, he's tried not fighting him, but he seems to always end up in a match. So he's thrown down the gauntlet and said, fine, you can have one more shot at a match with me, but lose it and I will not fight Bray Wyatt again. Yep,
he's absolutely done beating Bray Wyatt. There are so many talented men on this roster.
Yep, so this is it for Bray Wyatt. It's the... well, if he loses here, it's the last time he will face Seth Rollins. If he wins, he gets that elusive title opportunity.
All to play for both men, looking to move on a little bit here.
Yeah, and the rather zany Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, he's gone to the well lots of different times to just trying to find out what's it going to take to beat Seth Rollins.
And at this point, Seth Rollins is probably wondering what's it got to take to keep Bray down.
Just another persona of Bray Wyatt stepping out here, as he appears to have adopted Rex Kwon from Napoleon Dynamite.
Look at those trousers.
Now that is striking. I mean, even Hulk Hogan's looking at that going, bit much.
Yeah. Can't hurt it.
I mean, I have no words here.
Nope, this is a different Bray. Different from the last ones we've seen.
It's Bray Kwon.
Bray Kwon. Now, I mean, all zaniness aside, this is a big opportunity for Bray Wyatt.
Very much is, as he looks to immediately take control of Seth Rollins. with some big strikes. Seth has beaten Bray in so many incarnations now.
Yep. But if Bray can get the win here, he will be granted that #1 contendership and that title opportunity. But if he loses, Bray Wyatt can never again challenge Seth Rollins.
Yep, Seth's had enough. And
Yep.
so have we.
Yeah, we've watched it a few times now. As a Bray Wyatt looking to
ripcord clothesline there, a big homage to Luke Harper.
looking to start things off here.
The late great Brody Lee.
Oh, but Seth with the kick.
You got to think if anyone's got Bray's offense scouted by now, it's Seth Rollins as he hits the sling blade.
Yeah.
Into.
If he doesn't know, he hasn't been paying attention.
But perhaps what might throw Seth Rollins, and maybe that's Bray's game plan each week, is that he just keeps coming out with a different persona. Another standing shooting star press there.
I guess you never can tell who you're up against, especially if they keep switching. And oh my god, as he zooms over the top rope.
Throwing it all out there as he just frustration setting in now for Rollins, being like, I've had enough of this shit.
Yeah. Get the hell out of here!
Schoolboy kick to the midsection there, looking for a big chop.
Bray gonna hop back in the ring.
Bray almost begging for it now, just bring it on, but it's scouted.
Seth looking strong.
Just keeping momentum on a slide into another sling blade and just keep going back to the well there, Seth.
You can do it. We believe in you.
I think you've got to think Bray is starting to have Seth Rollins' offense scouted as well as slightly
You'd hope
aggressive
so.
nature.
After 5 matches, you'd hope he had a bit more of a feel for Seth.
Oh, a big Fez press there.
Just unloading on Seth. But it's more than just knowing Seth's moves. You've got to be able to put him down. He's not one that stays down.
This is true as he hits a big slam there. Almost a rock bottom like approach there from Wyatt.
And these two now going to start slugging it out.
Teeing off on each other. Putting that sweatband to use now, Wyatt working it up into a big 80s sweat.
He's a maniac.
He's a brainiac. As Seth looks to hook the pedigree. That could be all she wrote.
He's going to go for a cover. Is this it? Jimmy sliding into position.
Hooking the stripes. Only a 2 count
Bray
on this
gets the
occasion.
shoulder up. Seth not going to waste any time though.
Having none of it.
Goes for it.
Oh, the Bray KO.
Bray's dug so deep he's pulling from other people's bags of tricks.
He really is. Just choking himself on the outside. You see the pants?
Yeah. Do you see the pants?
I'm Mrs. Nesbitt. You see the hat?
Bray Nesbitt.
Oh,
Bray.
I love Toy Story, I really do.
Such a good film. As Jimmy reaches a count of 5 now.
Clubs to the back. Will Bray take a count-out victory here?
I mean,
he knows the stipulations going into this match. A win's a win.
It's a smart option by Bray. If he
Perhaps
can take
that's
a win,
the game plan. If he can't get Seth to stay down,
yeah, just get him to stay out. Seth makes it back just in time for a wicked clothesline.
Bray looks to potentially lock it in.
Oh, not going to get the chokeslam.
Having none of it as
Seth
Seth this
now.
time. Big curb stomp there.
Stomp. Straight into the cover. Jimmy goes for a little jog. And it's over. Seth Rollins.
Another demon vanquished.
Yeah. Bray can never again challenge Seth Rollins.
He is the man.
He had his opportunities and they are gone. Seth can look forward to new things.
Well, speaking of new things, we've got the main event this evening, as we alluded to at the start of this week's episode.
Yeah.
Braun versus Bate.
Very much looking forward to this. Obviously, Braun Strowman, as I alluded to, is a bit miffed that Bate stole his limelight after what was an impressive victory over the FDW champion Bronson Reed.
Making his way to the ring.
Yep.
And Tyler Bate sort of said, well, let's have a match then.
We like to settle things in the ring as much as we can here on FDW.
Yeah. And this should be an absolute excellent match.
Yeah.
The
big strong boy.
FDW.
Yeah.
Big strong boy.
175 pounds.
He's over from NXT, who made the acquisition. Bit of a trade, I believe.
There have been lots of acquisitions recently here on FDW. Our talent pool is getting bigger and brighter as the name of FDW is starting to get out there.
Yeah, and the Supremacy match winning the Supremacy games came with a bit of extra revenue, so we thought, why not improve the roster even more?
Yeah. And just steal from NXT.
Yeah, well, they lost.
Yeah, they don't deserve to have the big strong boy. We want the big strong boy.
Yep, he should be on the Supreme brand, not on the failing brand.
He's really going to have to bring out all those big strong moves here this evening if he's going to want to topple the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
As Braun Strowman just looks to absolutely manhandle Bate here.
A real David versus Goliath type affair.
We've seen Tyler Bate in past seasons do something miraculous, though. He was the man that toppled Brock Lesnar, let's not forget.
Yes, after Brock went through Gunther, Bate went through Brock.
Yeah. The big strong champ was a thing.
Could it be a thing again? Who knows? Not if Braun Strowman's got anything to say about it with a big insecurity.
Braun Strowman with an insecurity just sounds wrong.
I mean, we said last episode that Braun could never be in the cruiserweight division, but given the athleticism on display here, who knows?
Yeah, it's very true. As once again picking him up like a cat who's been bad. At the scruff of the neck.
The big strong cat.
You are my kitty now.
Kitty Bate.
Braun Strowman absolutely squishing Tyler Bate here.
Having none of it. Kip up though from Bate. And he's immediately thrown back down.
I mean, the big strong boy is big and strong, but I don't know that he can topple the man mountain.
We said the same about Lesnar. You got to believe in the big strong boy, but then you got to believe in Strowman as well.
Strowman has looked, ever since coming back and winning the Supremacy match for us, he's been laser focused.
He really has. He started on such a downward turn on FDW.
Yeah, he's actually undefeated since before New Year's Evil now, and that includes an 8-man battle royale, a battle with a former NXT champion Rick Rude, and our own FDW champion Bronson Reed.
But could that be the commentator's curse on Braun Strowman, as Bate looks to put his athleticism to use, and the stamina coming into play?
Start mustering some offense against the big man.
A standing shooting star press is certainly a way to ingratiate yourself here on FDW.
I was going to say, he knows the drill.
Up to a 7 count.
Tyler Bate going to look for a count out, perhaps? Not
a win by a technicality. Is that the way to show off your big strength as he looks to break the count?
Tyler Bate, perhaps thinking Strowman would get up quicker, decides to not win that way, which
wouldn't be the way to do it. Yes.
No. But he definitely cut it fine.
He really did. Joint manipulation from Bate. Just eluding his former tag partner Butch, just breaking the fingers of Strowman.
I was going to say, having Butch, Regal, now Ridge Holland and Tyler Bate, bit of a British invasion in FDW.
The British are coming.
Not sure what Braun Strowman's doing over there, but dental work for Tyler Bate.
Just slowing him down.
Dragging him like a troll who's found a maiden.
Strowman with him up on the shoulders. Running power slam there from Strowman to bait.
But a rope break.
Oh, and he's got to be kicking himself there, as that's usually the harbinger for the end.
Strowman very, very annoyed by that. Big stomps in the corner.
Frustrated in the corner. Laughing about it. Is this Strowman just playing with his food?
Well, we've seen him do it in the past, but it did cost him.
Looking for a cruiserweight manoeuvre here, Strowman. Massive splash. And you got to think there's going to be some internal bleeding there for the big strong boy.
Absolutely. I mean, if a tree falls in the woods is 99% it's Braun Strowman.
Strowman with him back up on his shoulders for another running power slam, and this time...
And that's definitely it. And there it is. 1, 2, 3.
A game effort from Tyler Bate, it must be said.
Yeah, he had a good few moves against Braun Strowman.
It seems
Now,
that
that's what we like.
Bate has earned the respect of Strowman as well.
That's what we like to see here on FDW.
A nice end to proceedings, and again another win for Strowman. You know, commentators' curse not in effect there.
No, and I must be said, Tyler Bate also a former NXT champion, so the list of Strowman's victims are getting quite spectacular.
He's working his way up that ladder, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Well, stay tuned to FDW, as we've got the Go Home show next week, and it's going to be a hell of a Go Home show ahead of the Royal Rumble. So,
Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, as am I. We'll catch you in the next episode.
Bye.